Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. I'm a spiritual guide, a healer, and a medium. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. For those of you who are new, this is a series where each and every single week I upload a channel message on Sunday for the following Monday to Thursday. And what's really important is this is a general channel message. So only take what resonates with you. Now on with the message. We're just about to begin an incredible time of transformation. We're beginning eclipse season. We have two eclipses within the next 2 weeks, on the 26th and on June the 10th. Then in August, we have the Lion's Gate. And then we're going to have two more eclipses on November 19th and December 4th. This is going to cause a lot of inner changes. You're going to be seeing a lot of things are going to be coming up to the surface to be let go of. But what you're going to notice as far as certain individuals, beginning this week, certain individuals are going to be getting triggered. Certain individuals are going to be a lot more short-tempered than they were in the past. There's going to be some anger that's going to come, but there's going to be some resistance that's going to be coming up. That's why moving forward, it's incredibly important to really, if you have to, remove yourselves out of certain situations. If you have to, distance yourself from other individuals, and sometimes bite your tongue and just agree with them for the sake of agreeing. Because what's important is it's really continuing to focus on your own vibrational frequency. It's important to continue to do that inner work, to release what needs to be released, because it might appear as though you're doing all this inner work and nothing is changing in your reality. But there is a little bit of lag. But what you're going to start to notice, all of a sudden that lag is going to shorten. All of a sudden it's going to become clear and clear as far as how you're feeling inside is beginning to reflect out into your reality. So this week, make your emotional well-being a priority. Make really looking deep as far as how is it that you want to move forward? What is truly important in your life right now? Which direction are you feeling pulled towards? Make it clear, because the next 6 months is going to be an incredible transformation. There's so many opportunities waiting for you, but sometimes it's going to require you to step out of your comfort zone and try something else for the very first time. Sometimes it's going to require you to take on a challenge that just seems impossible to overcome. But as far as spirituality, it's not when life is good, it's not when everything is easy that you're going to be growing the most. Therefore, test yourself. Get yourself out of your comfort zone. Try something out for the very first time. You might not be successful, but take in the knowledge. And until you stop moving forth in the most authentic way you possibly can, you have not failed one time. There are going to be many doors that are going to close, but it does not matter, because it's revealing to you, okay, that was not the way that I should move forward. But I took in the very valuable information. I learned something from it, and now I'm heading down a new path. And as far as healing, the reason why things seemingly continue to come up is our mind forgets much faster than our body does as far as what we've gone through. As example, past painful experiences, certain traumatic events that we went through. Our mind forgets much faster than our body. And that's why it seems as though certain things have to come up several times, 4 or 5 times, 6 times. You thought you dealt with it months and months ago, and all of a sudden it is coming back up. But as far as this week, whatever is coming up, it is meant to be released. We have the super blood moon with a lunar eclipse. Therefore, it's really heightening up all of everything that needs to come up and needs to be released. And not only this, as far as your spiritual gifts, you're going to be noticing that they're going to be getting amped up. But as an example, you might start to feel certain physical sensations. Example, if your third eye, your crown chakra is expanding, it's opening up, you might start to get some headaches, some migraines. Your throat chakra, if your throat chakra is now opening up, you might start to have neck pain, strep throat, you know what I mean? Things of that nature. Your bottom 3 chakras, if they're opening up, you might start to feel back pain, lower back pain. If it becomes overwhelming, go see a doctor. But as far as if it's just a mild irritation, realize that it's your chakras that are opening up, that it's going to help you to truly evolve, truly get to that next level as far as how is it that you're meant to move forward? How is it that you're meant to serve in a way that's going to leave you feeling extremely fulfilled, that's going to create more and more inner happiness by the deed that you're doing and not what you're receiving in return? So this week, prioritize your vibrational frequency. This week, if you're able to, alone time will be incredibly powerful. Spending some time really thinking deep as far as what have you been wanting to attract in your life and what still resonates with you. Which is one of those affirmations are you still wanting to have come forth where that desire to have them has not dwindled, and start to continue as far as envisioning those more and more. But ask for that guidance as far as what is the next physical step that I'm meant to take. Because as far as the spiritual journey, you can sit and meditate all day long and wait for them to come forth. But if you start to take action, no matter which direction you're being guided toward, if it feels right in your heart, if you're starting to take action, it's going to help speed up the process. It's going to help get you to that next level. It's going to help to attract what is it that you need as far as the resources in order to discover, in order to start to serve your higher purpose. And with this super blood moon, if you're able to, if something is coming up, give yourself permission to release it once and for all. And it's not always something as far as a past painful experience. Sometimes it could be a self-limited belief where all of a sudden you're getting into arguments with individuals that's contradicting your self-limited belief. And other times it's just you're just triggering other individuals. Really pay attention as far as what is coming up and ask yourself from your heart space, should I be letting go of this or not? And what you're going to discover the majority of the time, these events that are coming forth in your life is to prove to you it is now time to let it go. You have evolved. You have done enough inner work that it's now time to let it go. And moving forward, don't let lack of evidence create evidence of lack. Meaning, if you're working towards something right now and you're not seeing the immediate abundance, you're not immediately seeing changes in your life, continue to move forward, because it's going to start to have the compound effect. You're going to be putting a lot of work in with very little rewards as an example, but then all of a sudden, the abundance is going to come forth. All of a sudden, all the resources that you need is going to come forth. Maybe right now, there's certain things you need to understand at a deeper level. There's certain things you still need to learn. There's certain things you still need to let go of. But just realize this. As long as you're taking action based off that guidance you're receiving, as long as you're trusting your intuition more and more, moving forward, you're getting yourself one step closer to bringing forth this manifestation. You're getting yourself one step closer to changing your life around, exactly creating the life that you desire. And just look back as far as the last 6 months. Look how your reality has changed. It might not have brought forth every single manifestation that you desire, but you've created most likely more and more peace. You've noticed that your life, as far as your days, are being filled with more things that are fulfilling, more things that you enjoy doing now than before. You're having a lot less outside distractions, and you're beginning to focus more and more on yourself and how is it that you're meant to move forward. You're discovering your spiritual gifts and you're amping them up. You're preparing yourself for the very next stage that is coming up. Therefore, over the next 6 months, don't resist what's coming up. Over the next 6 months, if something comes up, it is meant to be released. If all of a sudden you're getting triggered, it's to have you ask yourself a question. What am I meant to learn from this? Should I be letting go of this? Should I be learning something? Should I be seeing this from a different perspective? Because as far as all these blockages and triggers that come up, that's exactly what it's for. You've gone through a lesson, you've done some deep inner healing, you've learned things on a much deeper level. And then all of a sudden this test comes forth to see, are you going to act on it? Are you going to be able to see it from a different perspective? And now you're going to react differently? Or are you going to be letting your old self come forth and have the exact same reaction that you had before. So this week, really make it priority as far as your emotional well-being, your physical well-being. Really making it clear, what is it that you need right now to have come forth? Not in 6 months, right now. Which direction you're heading towards? What is it that you need to bring forth? And then open up to your angels and your guides as far as what is it that you need to have come forth, and ask them to give you a clear-cut sign of how you should move forward. What is it that you should be seeing in order to start to follow your intuition as far as bringing this forth? And as far as your loved ones, as far as individuals that are close to you, you're going to be noticing some of them might be getting very triggered. Like I said, might have some anger. There might be a lot of resistance. Now is not the time to be convincing them of anything. Just love them unconditionally. Be understanding. And as far as how compassionate you are with others, reverse that. Turn that inwards. Become more and more compassionate and understanding as far as which direction you're taking. All the inner work that you've done, what you've been pulling up and letting go of as far as certain self-limited beliefs, you're doing far better than you think. This week, if you're able to get yourself out in nature, extended long periods of meditation, if you're able to really hone in as far as that love vibrational frequency, really tap into it and begin to envision and manifest all of your heart's desire. I wish you guys a wonderful week. May you bring forth all your manifestation. May you release what no longer serves you in order to help empower you. Well, that's going to do it for the message. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.